The most disturbing videos on the internet today. Let's dive in.
Wasn't expecting that. That is what, like 8 feet short in the house. That's insane.
All right, somebody lied on a resume here. That's a prime example why some things just shouldn't go to the lowest bidder.
This is an amazing find by a man in Mexico. He was out for a walk when he came upon what he's saying to be a huge bone. And it is. Mind you, he's in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. There's no bodies of water near him, so it's not like a whale bone or anything like that. But the question remains is, what is this? Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
Acabo de ver algo ahí que me parece como un tronco. Vamos a ver qué es. Ah, no manches. Esto es un hueso. Es un hueso. Miren esto. Wow. Es un hueso. Es un hueso. Es un hueso enorme. Aquí en el monte, miren. No sé qué tantos metros medirá, pero es un hueso. Llega hasta acá y hasta acá.
This is an amazing find by a man in Mexico.
It looked like a hip or a femur bone. Where's the rest of the body?
Go, bro! Go!
Pointless to drive through here with no food, I know, but you are so handsome. Hi. Yeah, you're so handsome.
Go, bro! Go!
You said what? You ain't got no food?
These are two of the world's largest pine cones, the sugar pine and the coulter pine. Both trees are native to North America and can exceed 100 feet in height. They also produce pine cones that can exceed 12 pounds in weight.
If you guys remember on The Hobbit, those look like the ones Gandalf was using against the orcs. This has to be the nicest bike I've ever seen. Who in their right mind is going to actually ride that? That has to be strictly for shows only. Or else you will get deboed quick. That's my bike, punk!
Look, guys, he's...
Is Star Wars actually about the fall of Tartaria? Yes, it's set in a galaxy far, far away, but is it just an allegory for a long time ago in a realm we're living in right now? There's certainly a lot of similarities between old world technology and the technology on display in the films. Was George Lucas privy to some secret history that we're not? Did all the technology you see in the films exist in real life first? As crazy as it sounds, even something resembling lightsabers may have actually existed. As we see in these sketches from the 1600s of people fighting with swords that appear to be charged with electricity. There's even theories that there were robots in Tartarian times, which could have inspired the robots in the movies. There's legends of Sasquatches and other mystical creatures in the old world. Looks a lot like Chewbacca to me. Also, a lot of these so-called Renaissance era statues remind me a lot of Han Solo being frozen in carbonite. And yes, there are theories that these statues were actually once people, due to the fine details that surely couldn't have been crafted with just hammer and chisels, down to indents in muscles and literal veins. Is this where the legend of Medusa really comes from? And is Star Wars actually about the fall of Tartaria?
What a deep rabbit hole and interesting theory that was. Could it be possible George Lucas was inspired by old world technologies? Is this a coincidence? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below.
I'm at the point where this is a game, and they want to see who can figure it out. And I'm just going to come out and say it. Did they find the real C-3PO in 1975 to 1979? And then take that knowledge and go make Star Wars. Because we just saw what years they found this. It's 1975 to 1979. Introducing C-3PO to all of us right in the middle in 1977. Are we right or are we right? And who is this George Lucas anyway? I'm gonna get sidetracked here for a second. This is too weird. George Lucas, he created Star Wars. George Lucas just so happened to film Star Wars in Italy. I'm gonna stop there.
Huge shout out to my lunch break for connecting the dots on that. But are we tripping, or does that thing look just like C-3PO? Have you heard of the Baltic Sea anomaly?
Did you know there might be a crashed UFO underwater off the coast of Sweden? It's called the Baltic Sea anomaly, and in 2011 explorers discovered this bizarre object on the seafloor. When they returned to study it more, their equipment strangely stopped working when they got within 650 feet of it, and it would turn back on again when they backed off. It's around 200 feet wide and 26 feet tall, and it appears like it could be man-made. Its circular shape and angular patterns on it has led many to believe that it could be an alien spaceship. However, most scientists agree that it's probably just a glacial deposit. But what do you think it is? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Is this a coincidence that this looks just like the Millennium Falcon? It has the same structure. Can we put an underwater drone and get a closer look is the question.
Has been one big mystery. Situated in the waters between Sweden and Finland, this surprising anomaly takes the shape of a mushroom-like structure, rising about 10 to 13 feet from the seabed. The main body of the object reveals straight lines, construction markings, and sketched boxes, while the top portion, resembling a colossal mushroom, exhibits cracks filled with an unidentified dark substance. Some say it's like a massive stone, a gateway to another world, or even an underwater Stonehenge. Others think it resembles peculiar stone circle formations believed to have been made by an ancient civilization. These comparisons sparked endless debates about where it came from and what it might signify. Peter Lindbergh, the leader of the Ocean X crew, known for his talent in unraveling mysteries, had some intriguing ideas about this underwater anomaly. Alongside his team, they carefully investigated the depths and sparked curiosity with their remarks about the mysterious object they encountered on came from has been one big.
Here we're looking at an ancient megalith rune found in the Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland. It is called the Baltic Sea anomaly. Some say it looks like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Except this is a real ancient megalithic. What do you think it is? Here we're looking at it.
I think it's an old Egyptian or Mayan spaceship. Let's bring it to the surface already.
Right here that a lot of people probably ain't never even heard of or thought about. Some people probably know about this shit though. But y'all know Star Wars real. Star Wars is a real documentary. Y'all know that famous quote, in a galaxy far, far away. Shit really do be happening in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars really like a documentary. When it says the devil took 1/3 of heaven's angels, Star Wars is about that same war. Like the Lyrans and the Draco Reptilians, they went to war in a galaxy far, far away. Real shit. The same ones that came here, they do this shit to other planets. Facts. And they went to war with the Lyrans. And this right here probably finna blow a lot of people's minds. But y'all know Yoda real, man. The Yoda is a real species. Yoda is a mix of an elf and a gremlin. When bro took 1/3 of the angel, bro, he took, like, you feel me, these were different extraterrestrial races and all that shit, bro. This shit was big. Some of the elves joined Yakub, man. And see, what happened was those elves became gremlins. And then what happened was an elf and a gremlin ended up having a baby. And that baby is the Yoda. I'ma most definitely make a part 2 to this. But y'all stay tuned, man. Star Wars is real.
Dang, I do believe an ancient battle took place, but Yoda being real, that is a new one. Yeah, this theory gets deep, even if you want to start talking about the Clone Wars. But I'll be going live on my other channel, Jet Ski Chuck, talking about that later on tonight. If you're enjoying this episode, please hit that like and subscribe button because we do this every single day, and I'd love to see you tomorrow.
Thanks for the great question. So, some of my favorite finds in terms of the mud flood over the years, I always go back to this location in Shelbyville, Illinois. Really like this as it's my hometown state and really kind of signifies the evidence of the mud flood being found in pretty much anywhere, any town in America. I mean, yeah, here in Shelbyville, this is the quintessential mud flood example. You got that whole buried level, completely lost. Historians have no clue about it locally. Another one of my favorite ones here is in India, showing a whole sunken lost layer when they were doing renovation work on the building. Certainly no denying it or saying just basement windows here in India. Also another favorite location, I have a video on this one too, this museum in Moscow that was being excavated or renovated in 2007. See that whole dark line? That was the original street level there. And now you see where it actually is. You see that whole doorway, archways. Again, definitely no windows. Basement windows anyways. And with that, another classic from the 2007 renovation of the U.S. Capitol, showing a whole covered up lower level there, how those archways and pillars go down. Certainly very revealing here. Another building I've seen in so many classic mud flood examples.
I mean, the evidence is overwhelming. If you're against the fence on this stuff, I kind of wonder, what do you really think happened?
Kummakivi is a fascinating natural wonder located in Finland, where a massive 1.1 million pound rock has been precariously balancing on top of another rock for an astonishing 11,000 years. This geological marvel, whose name translates to strange rock, appears to defy the laws of gravity, sitting perfectly balanced despite its enormous weight and seemingly unstable position.
If you ask me, someone's trying to leave a statement 11,000 years ago, like, look what I can do. And I also wonder what's under this rock, because this might not be all of it. It looks like these guys found something, like some type of shield that they were dusting off. What is this he's dusting off? I want to say a shield, but it's too small. Or maybe a candle holder? We found a strange area blocked off at the mall, so we wanted to find what they were hiding. Didn't take long till we found a secret entrance to the basement. The whole downstairs was abandoned right under the active mall. We did some exploring and found a suspicious hole that we wanted to check out. Tight squeeze, but led us to tunnels that never seemed to end. We followed them all the way into this office that had tons of maps of underground passages. We kept going only to find more endless tunnels under the whole city. We were scared because we were completely lost in miles of underground tunnels. Unbelievable. With no way out in sight, and started turning into a maze. Wow. How crazy is that? A whole underground network under the mall that's blocked off. I wonder why they blocked it off and don't utilize it. Could you imagine never having traffic again because you bought an electric scooter and you know all the underground tunnels? All right, this next one, exploring a secret underground ammunition factory with everything left behind. Located in Albania. It is completely intact. Wow, those machines aren't cheap. They got the casings, all that. Is that a rocket launcher? How cool is this? An actual weapon dome. What an awesome ride, but for 130,000, just give me a souped up RV instead. Yes, that's a beautiful shot, but not worth it. Oh my goodness.
No one, I mean, no one's been in here. Literally no one at all. There's a hidden secret club under there as well. Tunnels underground. So right now, we are in the underground secret train station right under Manchester Underground Secret Gentlemen's Club. There's tunnels everywhere. Right now, we are going through that 1600s cattle bridge featured here. More places with lights on. Oh, it's a dead end, unfortunately. That is another time, guys. That's going to be another explorer. I wonder if you can get over the top of that. More tunnels. This goes right under the train station, yes. Yeah. Old traffic lights. They're the old train ones. Hey, wait a minute. Under here is that old train that crashed.
Pretty. Right up there.
Another air shaft.
Wow, how cool. They're canoeing underground in the UK. Wow, there's so much stuff underground UK. You have a whole ancient civilization under the UK.
Just for those that want to know, check her out. Here's her tater cellar, y'all. Them taters will stay good all winter and clean past spring, and we take them right here from the garden, and here you go, ventilation. Just for those that want to know, check her out. Here's her tater cellar, y'all. Them taters will stay good all winter and clean past spring, and we take them right here from the garden, and here you go, ventilation, and they're good for months. Just for those that want to know, check her out.
The tater cellar, not the mater cellar, the tater cellar. Y'all better get with the program. When your not so handy husband tries to be handy. Uh-oh.
That's fun, pretty good. I'm not really worried. As I said it. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Oh my gosh, go back starting.
Oh my gosh, we just went 1 inch forward. There's a stud right there.
You didn't use a stud finder? I wonder what device is this. My guess would be some type of radio. I wonder if it's one of those that have mercury inside. What in the world just happened?
This flatware service was crafted by the renowned Paul Storr. It is in its original fitted case and in the Coburg pattern. Originally, the set was comprised of 164 pieces, but it was later added to by the firm C.J. Vander, which created an additional 41 pieces bringing the total to 205. The service includes your traditional spoons, forks, and knives, but also specialty pieces like this carving set and teaspoon.
Best I can do is $75, but I'll take it.
This has got to be one of my favorite rings that I've ever seen, guys. Now, this is from a Russian jeweler, so I couldn't obviously translate the video description, but it looks like that might be a garnet as the center stone. Not sure, but this thing is so fire.
That is a beautiful ring. You find the key for an old church in Scotland. Okay, let's get to it. If you guys made it this far, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button because we do this every single day, and I'd love to see you tomorrow. This was the most disturbing videos on the internet today. Okay, at first glance, this hairstyle does resemble Queen off Star Wars.